Today we are creating some gorgeous fall decor DIYs to prepare for the fall season. These turned out so beautiful. I do want to give a huge thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I'll share more about the machine that I'm using and some really cool projects that you can make using your Cricut machine. But first, I want to go ahead and jump on into these crafts and share with you some really fun ideas for this fall. For the first project, I am going to be creating a little faux stack of books using this $1 Dollar Tree wooden crate. I've been seeing people use this all over YouTube and Instagram, and they're actually selling these on Etsy, but these are so easy to make and it's just the cutest little set of books. So the first thing I did was cover over the holes with a piece of popsicle stick, fill in the holes with some hot glue. I did kind of scrape over it with a popsicle stick to make sure it was nice and smooth, but I am going to be covering over the edges with a piece of scrapbooking paper, so I didn't worry about it getting perfect. But before I did add the paper in, I did want to go ahead and give it a full coat of white paint, and I did leave this a little bit distressed looking, but I'm just making these look like little white books. I went for more of like a neutral scrapbooking paper piece, so I chose like these tiny little stripes that I thought was kind of in between a gray and a blue. I thought it would be perfect for the edge, and this is going to cover up the holes, the ugly hot glue piece, but also add in a little bit of extra color. You could go with like a orange gingham print if you would like, or the gray gingham. I made a planner with like the gray gingham on the sides, and it turned out really cute, but I'm adding this on with some school glue as well as some hot glue, so it has a really nice strong hold. And then to make these look like they are kind of tied together with ribbon, I'm using some of this Dollar Tree ribbon. I tied a little knot and then made an extra little bow to put on top. And then it was time to get out my Cricut. I'm going to be using my Cricut Joy for this, and I love how small and compact it is to create easy little projects like this. So first, I always measure to make sure what size it's going to be. I do have the membership where you can get signed up for all of the Cricut images and little graphics, but for this one, I ended up just typing up my own, picking my font, and writing Farm Fresh Pumpkins, and then picking out a cute little pumpkin shape so I can put along another one of the books. And then I put 3 little pumpkins on there in the words, kind of welded them together so they wouldn't scatter out, and then just loaded my machine. I love using this vinyl where you don't have to use a mat, and then it cut it out in just a couple of seconds, and I was able to put it directly on these little books. And this was so much easier than having to try to hand paint or letter or just use like cheap like dollar store stickers. I did choose to cut my words apart so that I could kind of have more control about where they were going and put them centered to each book. So I put down the Farm Fresh and the pumpkins. You could have put the pumpkins at the top or the bottom, but I thought they looked really cute putting the words at the bottom. And I love using the black vinyl alongside that black and white gingham check ribbon. I feel like it's so beautiful. You could add in more fall colors. I wanted to leave this just more of like a neutral piece because I have so many orange pumpkins kind of going around it, but I think this turned out to be like the cutest little set of books. Next up, I thought it would be fun to make like a vintage looking pie pan. I think this is so cute to decorate up like a dining room or kitchen. So using one of Dollar Tree's little metal pie tins or pie pans, I wanted to make it have more of like a rustic galvanized look. So using some darker elephant color chalk paint, I go ahead and kind of dab all over it, but letting some of the shiny metal show through. And then after that had completely dried, I did get a bigger brush that was kind of older where the bristles are spread out more and dabbed on a lot of like white paint here and there, but not as much as the gray, but I'm kind of just wanting it to pop and have more of that galvanized look. And because I thought it would be fun to cut out a cute little decal to put in the middle of this pie pan, I really needed a blank canvas for my vinyl to show up. So I ended up taking some white chalk paint, painting a little circle. I knew I couldn't get this perfect just by kind of eyeballing it instead of using something to trace that was a circle. So I ended up using this cute little pattern around the edges to make everything blend in and not matter if it was perfect. And you can see I'm kind of cutting out the cutest little pie decal that I found in the Cricut design space, and I thought it would be really fun just to put like a small little decal on here, but really dress this up with some fall florals and a bow. This ribbon actually came from Walmart, and I'm thinking maybe it was even like earlier this year or maybe the end of last year, so it's been a while, but any type of burlap ribbon would look really pretty. I love how this has the small little details around the edges, the little gingham pattern. I trimmed down the tails to have more of a decorative look, and then just started hot gluing anything that I'd like, really playing around with this. I have some beautiful fall florals from the Dollar Tree. I'm all stocked up for fall florals, so I thought it'd be fun to glue in some pine cones and then mix in like some red and orange flowers. If you want this to last a lot longer, you could definitely seal in the galvanized look with some clear sealant, but I think this looks so cute and perfect for a dining area. I do love my Cricut so much. It just takes crafting to the next level. Today I have been using my Cricut Joy a lot in this video. I am always pulling out this little machine to help me create words, stencils, stickers. Cricut is a simple, easy to use tool that allows you to create labels for home organization, home decor, and then adding in those custom personal touches that you want to get to create yourself. I love using the smart vinyl and smart materials. You don't even need a mat. You just get to jump in and start creating. And I also love how easy it is to get to use the Cricut Joy with your phone. So using the Cricut Joy, I wanted to share with you how you could kind of hack this little wooden piece. So I picked this up at Walmart. It's a small little wooden piece where you're actually supposed to paint the front, but if you flip it over, it gives you this gorgeous wooden framed looking sign, which is just so much fun to use and the perfect blank canvas for using any of your Cricut decals. But I dressed this up by staining the frame, and then because I am going to be using some of my black vinyl, I really wanted it to pop off of this frame, so I did just carefully go in and paint the background white, and then picking out the cutest little fall decal, and it will just pop off of this and look like it is in the perfect little wooden frame sign. So using Cricut Design Space, I went in and found an image that I liked. Always make sure you measure even twice if you have to, and then I always love to kind of zoom in on my little Cricut mat on there, and you can put your decal as big or as small as you need it. And then I love how easy it is to use my phone. I'm able just to kind of load the vinyl from my phone and hit go, and then it goes ahead and cuts it out in just a few seconds. And using my weeding tool, I go in and take out anything like the negative spaces in between the letters. I have been using a Cricut machine for over 10 years for so many different things. I definitely love it when it comes to seasonal crafting. You can see how easy it is to make any type of sign. Pick the graphics that are already there. It's very simple, and just using my rubbing tool, I get that put on the sign and then just added in some 3D embellishments and a little bit of paint. So go check out the link in the description box down below and go ahead and grab yourself a Cricut Joy. Check out all of the other machines and supplies, and let's go ahead and get on back into crafting. I could not believe that I found these two like house-shaped shadow boxes. I thought this was the perfect kind of blank space to decorate for fall. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of stack up some of my dollar store pumpkins in and really display some of my fall florals and leaves and pine cones. So first I started with some of this weathered oak stain, and I know it didn't make a huge difference, but it makes it go from just like a natural unfinished wood to having a little bit of color, and I feel like this really added to it. So I went ahead and stained the entire piece and then went back in with some white chalk paint and just dry brushed it around the edges so that it kind of looked like it was a framed little sign. These little pumpkins I recently picked up from the dollar store, and they just have like an assorted amount of like different colored pumpkins. They also sold these in like the orange color, but they come with little berries and pine cones. So I thought this would be perfect to kind of just mix them in and create like a little shelf to display these adorable little pumpkins in. I also mixed them in with some little orange leaves that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, but just played around with it and tried to make like a cute little fall scenery. I wanted these signs to kind of coordinate but not be exactly the same, or they're not really signs but these little shadow box displays, but I love how much texture it has. And then from the dollar store or the Dollar Tree, I picked up this farm fresh little wooden sign, so I went ahead and glued that down in there. I didn't even paint it a different color. I thought it was really cool looking that it was like natural wood stacked on top of the same color, so it just added in a lot of texture but still kind of keeping it a neutral piece. And then I love the mixture of the greenish kind of bluish pumpkins together, and setting these together look really cute. Dollar Tree has out these little initialed pumpkins right now, and these are the perfect little like chunky pumpkin to set up on its own, but I thought it would be fun to make it like a 3-piece set. I just grabbed any initial, but I wanted to actually sand these down, give them a fresh coat of paint, and then dress them up how I wanted to. These are such good quality, but I know you can only use so many like initialed pumpkins. So like I said, just covering that up and then redecorating them, and then using my Cricut to cut out a really cute decal. It did take me a few coats of paint to really cover up the letters, especially like the white poking out of the orange, and then I went ahead and sanded them back down on the edges like they were originally, glued them in place. After I glued them, I did stand them up just to make sure the bottom was really flat and they would stand nicely, and then I put back one little bow for the middle, and then using some of these wooden leaves, I glued those on both sides. I chose this little welcome fall image. It was also from the Cricut Design Space. I measured, welded it all together so it would be cut out in the same cut, so I didn't have to change out the colors or anything. But this was so simple to do, and I love just getting to put like something on the middle pumpkin and leaving the ones on the edges plain. much for watching today. Be sure to check out the link in the description box. Check out Cricut's website. Check out all the fun new machines and supplies that they have out right now. Thanks once again to Cricut for sponsoring this video. But I think that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.